Popular JLP advocate Everald Warmington has shocked the world and exposed the Prime Minister of Jamaica and his policies.
Investigator report on that scheme, made with recommendations. The first thing the Prime was told that boilers want that land to build some port that they can ship their own stuff in. And that showed Prime Minister the map that the land don't reach nothing river runs close to that land. So he sees not there, so that was rubbish. A meeting was held, and over these years, nothing can happen. And late last year, a meeting was held with the highest level, the PS, the Financial Secretary, the Managing Director of who was in the agency, the Chairman was in the agency, and we thought the issue was resolved. We met in November, October last year, and the decision was that by February, the issue would have been dealt with. I've called the PS repeatedly, I've written, and to date, nothing has happened. I would like today to get a definitive answer as to when the decisions taken at the meeting we had late last year will be implemented or actions taken. I don't want to be told shortly or when. I've been trying repeatedly, and I can't get anything, and I'm forced to come publicly.
Do you have another question, member?
I have a series of questions, but answer this first.
Okay. So
I dictate the questions. You dictate the answers.
So, based on the lack of communication in the government, Warmington feels his only way to get this matter dealt with is to come public. However, things get even more suspicious when you hear what this man has to say.
And I want to answer before we move on to the other one. Political issue.
Right. No.
This is not it.
Thank you for that question, my colleague. As this is new to me, I have consulted and I have been advised that the matter is at the highest level for consideration. So I can assure you that shortly, you will, and when I say that, you know what I mean.
I do not accept that answer. As authority, I wanted to finish the stuff. The decision was taken more than a year ago. More than a year ago in that meeting. So are you telling me take a year, 3 months, a year, 4 months to reach the highest authority for something to be done? I don't accept that on behalf of the people of Southwest St. Catherine. Okay?
Okay, member.
I need action. And I'm asking you then, since you answered the question, to ensure that if you can't answer it now, before the Finance Committee ends tomorrow afternoon, you give me an answer.
I will inquire and give you an answer, my colleague.
The other issue is that 2 years ago, the Prime Minister gave instruction to Factory Corporation of Jamaica to have discussion with Jamaica Broilers for the transfer of lands in Old Harbour for the new government center. The owners of Jamaica Broilers refused to sell as they want to make an exchange for the land. There's a small piece of land that cut off on the highway for Bodles, agricultural station. And they asked for that in exchange for that big piece they have in Old Harbour. And 2 years ago, the Prime Minister gave instruction to Factory Corporation. To date, nothing can happen. The first thing the Prime was told that boilers want that land to build some port that they can ship their own stuff in. And that showed Prime Minister the map that the land don't reach nothing river runs close to that land. So he sees not there, so that was rubbish. Okay? The next time I hear that they can't do it because the land from the private sector costs more than 4 times the one from the government. So I say you're talking nonsense. The issue is, if the private sector wants to give you a piece of land that is 4 times the value of the government land, what does the public objection the public have to that? If the government's land was 4 times the cost of the private sector land, then there would be an argument. So that don't hold nothing at all. The last thing they told the PM is that it will be in the budget this year. Factory Corporation, there's nothing there this year. 1 and 2, you don't need the money to deal with this stuff. What I'm concerned about is to institute the transfer. We're not talking about money now. It's to get the land before the people sell the land to somebody else. And we can't act on that. I've asked the ministry for a meeting with Factory Corporation and the Commissioner of Lands to institute the whole stuff. Up to today, I can't get a meeting. That's why I say it's regrettable that it was a minister in that ministry. And I can't get a response from that ministry. And through frustration, I have to come here to raise this issue. I would like an answer. Where Factory Corporation is concerned, when are they going to complete this arrangement?
Member, thank you for your question. I have been assured by the ministry that the meeting that you requested will be scheduled in the shortest order.
No. Short can be one here for somebody. It can be a different.
Member, I am giving you my assurance that I'll ensure it happens. I am giving you my assurance that I'll ensure it happens.
You can't give me assurance about shortest order. Give me a date. Because
I cannot give you a date now, member. I cannot give you a date immediately now. I cannot give you a date immediately now.
You have a phone and it's now technical. You call the phone and give me a date. I'm not accepting that. I hear this 3 times or 4 times.
Member.
Look, in the interest of Southwest St. Catherine, I want an answer. Don't tell me shortest possible time.
Can you meet with the ministry on Tuesday afternoon?
The what?
Can you meet with the ministry on Tuesday afternoon?
Tuesday?
Yes.
Afternoon?
Yes.
Tuesday is my day for large, you know that. Set it for Monday or Wednesday.
That's why you cannot negotiate a time here. That's why I said
Tuesday?
You cannot negotiate in the afternoon.
What time Tuesday?
After Parliament, if there is Parliament.
Look, man, I don't have the meeting of the Parliament on 1st and 3rd.
Mr. Warmington, you cannot negotiate a time in committee. Mr. Warmington, you cannot negotiate a time in committee.
Tuesday?
Yes.
All right, what time?
I will have the permanent secretary.
So it's Tuesday?
Yes.
I don't want to hear nothing after that.
So the man asks for an answer, and this man I give him assurance to the planning of an answer. So that literally means the answer no must forward.
I am giving him my assurance that I'll ensure it happens.
Then the next thing will make him suspicious. Him say him can't give a date.
I cannot give you a date immediately now.
Then him say Mr. Warmington can negotiate a date in the committee.
Mr. Warmington, you cannot negotiate a time in committee.
But somehow, all of that happen. Him give him assurance, that happen. The date when couldn't give, that give. And the negotiation we couldn't happen, that happen.
Tuesday?
Yes.
All right, what time?
I will have the permanent
secretary.
So
it's Tuesday?
Yes.
I don't want to hear nothing after that. I want today to get an answer as to when we're going to have actions taken and the issue resolved. Because decisions were taken by the highest authority with the chairman of the board. It will be dealt with by February last year. It's March this year. So it's well over a year from that meeting was held. And to date, nothing has happened. And I'd like to get a definitive answer as to when the issue, the decisions that were taken then, going to be implemented. And through frustration, I have to bring certain issue here to see if I can get some answers and results. Because I've tried relentlessly, and I cannot get action or answers from this ministry. So I'm forced to come here to ask it publicly to get some definitive answers. One has to deal with Burksfield Meadows. Some 10 years ago, Miss Ida Ross, God bless her soul, investigated a report on that scheme, made with recommendations. A meeting was held, and over these years, nothing can happen. And late last year, a meeting was held with the highest level, the PS, the financial secretary, the managing director of who was in the agency, the chairman was in the agency, and we thought the issue was resolved. Of all the recommendations made then by the Ross, only 2 units were dealt with.
Do you have another question, member?
I have a series of questions, but answer this first.
Okay. So
I dictate the questions. You dictate the answers.
And also, very important, how you read so far in the video and you know like and subscribe. Like and subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notification to get notified whenever I post a next video. Back to this video.
All right, here are the other questions.
And you'll get your updates then.
Or no, you give me update tomorrow. Here are the other questions I have now. Firstly, Minister Samuda mentioned Troy Bridge. You know about Spring Village Bridge?
So Spring Village Bridge has started.
No, it doesn't start.
There has
It has not started. Shorebridge start too.
In my consultation with the contractor, he has already started mobilizing.
He mobilized but not start because of, look here, don't, I'd advise you, don't say that.
Mr. Warmington,
There are issues.
I think you would allow me to answer, and then you can tell me what the issues are.
But please make sure you have the correct information.
So the contractor says he has mobilized his equipment.
Yes.
There is the issue of a pipe that needs to be removed. And the National Water Commission is in the process of planning the removal of a major pipeline. And that is the reason why the bridge has not literally, physically started. So when you say it hasn't started, that's actually not factually correct.
No, you are contradicting me. The contractor has been for 26 years, 56 years.
Start is not
that is not the reason.
What is the reason?
I wish you had left it alone.
What's the reason?
I wish you had left it alone and didn't give that answer. The design that they gave is wrong. It's 3 times that bridge was designed. 3 times somebody wanted it. And what they did at the last time was to design change the box cover to a pre-stressed column, beams, and recommended that Stresscon will do it. Stresscon said nobody consulted them, they were not interested in it. They went back, NWA went back and spoke to Czech, and Czech agreed. Because of the design, the bridge moved from 130 million to 250 million. When the contractor went to drive the piles, it could not be driven because the beams that are supplied by Czech are 24 feet longer, wider than what is required. So don't, as told before, if you don't have it, don't. That's the reason why. Now they came back, the pipeline the pipe was there all along. There's a transmission line there. So now they're moving them. They're shifting the bridge further down to accommodate this stuff. Czech now agrees to facilitate by amending their stuff to get a beam that can fit. Okay? So what you said, that's not the reason.
So remember, so in any process of construction, as you would know, there will be sometimes changes in design and so on. The National Works Agency is always reassessing the design to ensure that we can get the bridge. I am sure we both agree that the ultimate...
Mr. Minister,
don't go there. I did not interrupt you though.
No, hold on. If you are going down the road that is not correct...
No, what I'm saying is...
Hold on. Misleading.
Yes.
You mentioned while ago you're not an engineer, so don't mention that. I am trained engineer, architecture,
yes,
conserving, estimating, all the areas of construction. Don't say it, because they'll answer you. Don't.
Okay, sir, you're right and I'm incorrect.
Thank you.